Dear students, welcome back to the second PUC Economics. This is Basaraj, the lecturer in Economics. Second PUC Economics, this is part B, section B, that is macroeconomics. This is chapter 10, determination of income and employment. Determination of income and employment. Here, how the income and employment determined in the macro level, not in the micro level. In the part A under microeconomics, we had been determined how the labor, demand and supply, how the income can be generated under the single units of an economy, might be firm or industry or maybe agriculture or whatever the units. The individual units, how they can possible to be get introduce the level of determination of the income and employment in the micro level. This is macro level as a whole in the economy, how it can be possible to be get determine the level of income and also employment. Let us come to know video 10.2, that is consumption function and investment function. Consumption function and investment function. But consumption function, what is meant by consumption function? Consumption function means the functional relationship between the consumption and income of the people in the country as a whole could be called as consumption function. Means it is the functional relationship between consumption and income. What is consumption function? Consumption function means the functional relationship between consumption and income, because people can possible to be get have consumption level will be depending on the income, but income always is not a determinant of the level of consumption in the aggregate concepts. Already we had been come to know the aggregate concept, nothing but aggregate demand. Under aggregate demand, investment and consumption are most important. But here we shall come to know how the consumption and also income have the relationship. That relationship has been determined under the consumption function. The consumption function, the relationship between level of consumption and level of income earned by the people which has been spent on the consumption as a whole in the economy could be called as consumption function. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಹಣ ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಆ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಖರೀದಿ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಬಂಧವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ based on the level of income, people always try to be get spend on the level of consumption, could be called as consumption function. That's why it's called as the functional relationship between consumption level and also income level earned by the people could be called as consumption function ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It is nothing but how the consumption can be takes place. It is Here, consumption means it is nothing but how the people ready to buy the goods and services or plan to consume goods and services is called as consumption. Income, they are planned to earn the income in the country in any during year, could be called as a period of time, could be called as consumption and income can be. It is nothing but it is the relationship between the how the people have been planned to be buy the goods and services with the help of the plan to earn the income could be called as ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದರರ್ಥ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇರ್ತತೆ, ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜಿತತೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಆ ದುಡ್ದಂಥ ಹಣದಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಲೂ ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜಿತತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ದುಡಿಯುವ ಹಣದ ಅಂದಾಜು, ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡುವ ಹಣದ ಅಂದಾಜು ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡುವ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ, ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡಿತೀವಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ consumption level ಏನಿದೆಯೋ that is nothing but to be depending upon the income. Level of consumption depending on the level of income. That's why always the level of consumption depending on level of income. That's why there is a direct relationship between consumption and also income of the people. That's why what the relationship has been there between consumption and income, it is nothing but to be called as consumption function. ಹಾಗಾಗಿನೇ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ದ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ 1 year ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೇಟ್. There is an assumption. Level of consumption or maybe the consumption rate can be changes. At a constant rate. Always level of consumption can be constant rate, can changes, because as there is an income changes, the same rate can be changes in the level of consumption, could be called as assumption. It is the assumption that the people always change the level of consumption depending upon the change the level of income. That's why level of consumption or rate of consumption always changes in a constant rate. Thus what as we say that it is assumed to be consumption changes at a constant rate. Consumption changes at a constant rate because as there is a constancy in the level of earning the income or planned income, always consumption can be changes. For example, some of the constant variables are there. Suppose earning income for the salaried person always constant. In the same way, what the people of such salaried can possibly be spent on the constant rate. That's why consumption changes at a ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ದುಡಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಣ ಸ್ಥಿರವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡುವ ಹಣವೂ ಸ್ಥಿರವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ₹50,000 per month salary, then consumption will be constant. The person who earns the salary of 50,000 per month, their consumption is constant because that 50,000 of the salary cannot be changed every year. It may be changes slightly, it might be 1,000 or 2,000 due to the increments or something else. That's why the salaried person, when income is constant, consumption also constant. That's why always the consumption changes at the constant rate ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. That's why consumption always changes with the change in the level of income. That we shall come to know what the income consumption takes place even income is for 0. Income is 0. See, consumption takes place even income is 0. This is also most important assumption to be here. When consumption changes at the constant rate, when the income of the person is constant, but when income is 0, what could be the consumption? Suppose ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣವೇ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, 1 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು, 2 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿರುದ್ಯೋಗ ಬಂದುಬಿಡ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಾಗ ನೀವಾಗ ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ even their income is 0. That's important. Consumption takes place even income is 0. Income 0 ಆದಾಗಲೂ ಸಮೇತ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾವೇನು ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು, ದಿನನಿತ್ಯದ ಖರ್ಚುಗಳು ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿನೇ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವೆನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ 0, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾವು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ previous savings or maybe the loans, advances of any other kind could be called as debt. ಹಾಗಾಗಿನೇ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಮೇತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆದಾಯ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಜನನೂ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೊರತೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇರೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ income is 0, it has to be takes place the consumption. It is a constant rate can possibly get goes on. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಅಂದಾಜು ಇರ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನಿರಲ್ಲ, ಉಪವಾಸ ಇರೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವೆನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ can spend the income, even their earning income is 0, they must have to be spent on the consumption. That's why consumption may possibly get changes when income changes, but when income is constant, consumption also constant. Even there is a more than that, when income is 0, consumption can be takes place. This is most important 3 assumptions. One is consumption changes when at the constant rate. Second, consumption changes in the case of income changes. But consumption can be changes when income is 0. This are say 3 most important things. Let us come to know the equation of the consumption function. Equation of consumption function. C equals C bar Cy. Where C is consumption function. C is consumption function. C bar autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption. Cy induced consumption. Autonomous consumption, induced consumption. See the where C in the LHS refers to the consumption function in the economy. C bar is autonomous consumption, where Your income doesn't matter of consumption. Whether you earn the income, may not be earn the income, you have to be spent on the consumption could be called as ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪ್ರೇರಿತ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅನುಭೋಗ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿ ಬಿಡಿ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ consumption will be text based. Even income is zero, it's called as autonomous consumption. Induced consumption. Induced consumption, always the consumption depends on the income, that is slope. Slope of consumption function. Slope of consumption function, that is nothing but tan A. Tan alpha. Tan alpha in the sense that is slope of consumption, that we shall come to know. This is C consumption function, C bar, that is autonomous consumption, C Y induced consumption. The slope of consumption function is tan A ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It is consumption depends on income. Consumption depends on income. This is what, how the consumption can be text based. Next we shall come to know through the diagrammatic explanation of the consumption function. We can explain the consumption function through the diagram. Diagrammatically also we can explain. must write the diagram neatly to get the better marks. Here the two axes, vertical axis that is C, horizontal axis that is Y. C indicates consumption, that is vertical axis represents consumption. Horizontal axis, that is Y axis, that indicates income of the people in the country, that is income. The consumption represented on the C axis, income represented by the Y axis. Y means income, C means consumption. There are two curves are there. One is parallel to the Y axis, and one is slope. Positive slope is there. Here, up to the level of O to C level, that has been C bar. C bar is autonomous consumption. This is tan A, that is tan alpha. Tan alpha means slope of the consumption function. It has positive slope of the consumption is nothing but small c capital Y. Small c indicates induced consumption. This is induced consumption. Here what the autonomous consumption is there. This is autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption, the level of consumption people must have to be takes place even the income is zero could be called as autonomous consumption. Slope of the consumption function is nothing but the C into Y. This is C Y. Small c and capital Y indicates, it indicates induced consumption. Induced consumption. Induced consumption is nothing but the when only income changes, then only consumption changes. When there is no changes in the income, no changes in the consumption. Could be called as induced consumption. Induced ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೈಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಹೌ ದ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ income level. Could be called as induced consumption ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕರೆಯೋದು. At the same time, ಈ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, what the level of consumption is there, that is autonomous consumption. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ತಾನೇ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಇದ್ರೇನು ಬಿಟ್ರೇನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ O to C ಬಾರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೋದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಡಿಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ autonomous consumption. There are two different sub concepts of consumption function. One is autonomous consumption up to the dotted line. It is constant parallel to the income. ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮನಾಗಿರ್ತತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟೋನಾಮಸ್ ಇದು ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೂ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಲು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಸಮೇತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ವೈ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಂಗಲ್ಲಯ್ಯ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಮೇತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. In the case of decreasing of the income, the consumption also decreases. This is what is up to the level of autonomous consumption. Above that, what is there is the induced. This is autonomous. This is autonomous. This is induced consumption. Total is nothing but to be called as consumption function. That's why this is nothing but the relationship between the consumption level and also the income of the people is nothing but to be called as consumption function anta karitivi. This is what is as per the diagram. What we can understand that when there is a changes in the level of the consumption, it can be possible to be changes in the level of the income. But the level of consumption can possible to be guessed depending upon the MPC, marginal propensity to consume. What we are increasing the level of the consumption, it is increasing the level of due to the income. That is always above 0 but less than 1 ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನಾವೇನೇ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಣಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದರೆ 0 ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನಾದ್ರೂ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ MPC ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 0 ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ MPC ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಬೀನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ. Next we shall move on to the go to the investment function. Second one, investment function. Investment function, nothing but the relation between the investment and income. It is the relation between the investment and income. Say investment function describes the relation between the investment and income of the people in the country during any year could be called as a given period of time could be called as investment function. ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ವಿತೌಟ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ನೋ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ವಿತೌಟ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ income. This could be called as there is a direct relationship between investment and income. In the case of zero investment, there will be a zero income. That's why no income. In the case of no income, there is no question to be have any investment can be. This is what is. But in the two sector model, there are the two sources of final demand can be, that is consumption and also investment. In any two sector model of an economy, any economy which has the two sector, household sector and farm sector, ಎರಡು ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರುವಾಗ there are two sources of final demand. That is One is consumption and investment. Consumption and investment. Here investment function we already know, I equals I bar. I equals I bar. I equals I bar is nothing but to be called as investment function equation is I equals I bar anta karitivi. Because it can be said that there is no question of any induced, is always autonomous. It means what income is there, that has to be get spent after consuming the level. In the case of income has been earned by the people in the country, they have been spent on the consumption. Remaining is nothing but to be called as saving. Saving can directly can be spent on. That's why consumption equals income minus saving. Saving is nothing but y minus c anta karitivi. Saving means income minus consumption. Any remaining amount of consumption or after meeting the consumption of income could be called as saving. That's why excess of income after consumption is nothing but to be called as saving anta karitivi. That saving is nothing but to be called as S equals I. What amount has been saving is nothing but with the economy can be spent on the developmental activities or investment in the infrastructure. That's why it has been said that what the amount of saving has been made by the people in various sources that has been used as an investment could be called as S equals I anta karitivi. I is nothing but autonomous. It has to be make inevitable to be spent on. Shall come to know. It is autonomous investment. I bar autonomous investment. Investment function is nothing but to be called as autonomous investment, no question of induced. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೇಡ್. ಶಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ. Diagrammatic explanation. Diagrammatically, C and I. This is Y. Income. And investment. I equals I bar, the investment and consumption and investment and income. See, as in the diagram, you can see that there has been the vertical axis, that is C and I is there, the consumption and also investment function are there. Consumption and investment level has been represented on the vertical axis, whereas horizontal axis represents the income. Income in the economy. That's what is consumption and investment and income. But here I equals I represents the what the level of investment is there. It is automatically it is an autonomous investment, because it is a compulsory. Each and every economy has to be spent on the developmental activities. That's why it is nothing but to say that no question of induced. In the case of increasing of the income, no question of increasing of investment. In the case of decreasing of income, decreasing of investment cannot be possible. That's what as depending upon the income, so investment cannot be decided. That's why it has to be taken place as per the level of the need of the investment. That's why it has to be takes place only when there is a investment is needed. It has to be takes place. Otherwise, no question of. In the case of zero income, no question of zero investment. It has to be made. That's why it is called as only investment is autonomous investment. No question of any induced investment. Not like as in the consumption function. In the case of zero income, consumption will be takes place. But in the case of increasing of income, increasing of the consumption can be. But in the case of investment, no question of increasing of income, increasing of investment, decreasing of income, decreasing of investment cannot be possible. Whether increase or decrease the income, there must be taken place the investment. That's why it is nothing but to be say that whether income can be changes, no question of change in the level of the investment. Income investment is compulsory to be taken place. This is what is both functions of consumption function and investment function. Both are individually 4 marks questions. Investment function is for 4 marks and consumption function is also for 4 marks based on the diagrammatic explanation. Okay, thank you. This is Basuraj, lecturer in economics. I will be back with a new concept of next. Thank you very much.